So you get to go to the rec room and practice some kung fu fighting. You're all set up. Who was the winner last time?
Me.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, the captain was. So the captain, because he won...
No, I got one on...
He got an extra point for unarmed combat, so he's at 29. He's getting tough.
So did.
You did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at 30.
Yep. Yep. So those of you who are on the ship, please go over there. Stretch out, warm up so you don't pull a muscle.
All over because of your thing. There's a line. It looks so funny to have whiskers.
Okay, so why don't you move down so the young lady can have a little room. You know what? Actually, you're fine right there. Let Zane sit there. Because we want him to be in the camera. Okay, Zane, wave your hand. There you are. Okay, sit down and slide in. So we left off. Where's your folder?
I left it here.
Well, go get it. Go get it. Please don't destroy your card, okay? And don't lose your pennies. All right. Yes.
I think we left off at the cafeteria. Yeah, we were fighting the Iglees and we were shooting them with the heat. Azaram was shooting the Iglees with the heat phaser, and then we all had to roll, and Zuan, he got hurt, injured, I think.
Okay, get your character sheet out, please. Everyone, make sure your character sheets are out.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking to the landing party only. Zulan, give me your sheet. I made a mistake. Can I have your sheet? You took permanent damage. The Igley does stun damage. They can't kill you. Okay? When they hit you, they don't kill you. They don't hurt you. Okay? So you're down to yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. 65. So it's just your current operating endurance is down to 14. So you're just very tired and weak. But you're not dying. Okay? Before you were dying, he was pretty bad. But you have, well, if you've read about what Vulcans can do, maybe there's something you can do about your health. We got 2 Iglees that are incapacitated, all right? The blobs are still moving, but they basically kind of melted down. And they're trying to retreat from you, okay? Yes?
What are the blobs?
Okay, these are called the Igley. Anyone want to tell the commander what the Igley are?
They're like these big blobs that could like
blobs.
They first their hands are inside of their body, but then they could take it out, so they're like they could turn into different like they could look different every single second. And they were in the cafeteria pressing all the buttons, and they were eating like everything. So they're fat, basically.
So like they like when they were eating, they like sucked it inside of them. They don't have like a mouth. It just like goes inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
and here's a little snapshot of one that you guys saw in the cafeteria.
You see that hand? He took it out of him. It was inside.
They were doing. They can make all kinds. They can make multiple hands,
yeah, that's
arms.
what I was trying to say, but I didn't know how to.
Yeah, it's like if you could imagine clay, and it molds itself, but it doesn't turn into anything. It's not like it can look like a tree or a person. It just looks. It just. And what they did is they stunned it. They tried to do other things. The only thing that worked was heat on the phaser. Okay. Now you all that shot your phasers, you have used up certain amount of energy on your phasers, so you need to make sure you're keeping track of that, okay? All right, you don't have to do a new page. You can use the same page.
Let me see
all right?
We had from before.
Yes.
Right here.
I think we had
Last time we tried to use stun, but that didn't really do anything. There was just a little spike around it, and it kept moving. Then we tried to use heat, and then it blew up, and all the
exactly, and that's what I had just explained. Yeah.
That was digesting came out.
Whatever it was digesting kind of fell out. Yeah, right. That's true. And it was just eating what kind of food?
Cafeteria.
You weren't there. We're trying to help you. Yes.
It was eating all kinds of meats, from like chicken.
Just all kinds of meats out of the food processor. Okay, let's keep the pencil out of our mouth. Or whatever it is, let's keep our hands and stuff out of our mouth so we don't spread disease. Okay? All right, yes?
From last week, we had 18 points in our phasers.
Now, each of you had your own phaser.
Yeah.
So, how many times you shoot it, that's how many points you have left. You keeping track? Get your notebook open, because your security chief, you have a phaser. You have a phaser 2, and it has more energy than theirs. Right? All right, so we got to look at these. We know what was what. He's security. He's got a phaser 1. All of you have phaser. I'm sorry, he's got phaser 2. All of you have phaser 1. Okay? And we have important information on the tricorder, all about the station. What they found in these creatures are not like any other living creatures you've ever identified. So they had to change. She had to program her tricorder to scan them. Now you can scan for them. Because you noticed before it was no life, no life, no life. Now you can scan for them.
I remember I went, but then time was up.
And tell us about some clues. Tell him about some clues that you found.
So,
what?
How many points does our phaser have? I didn't.
We had 20, so if you didn't
everybody,
use it, had 20, but he didn't use it, so you still have 20.
Everybody gets 20, except him. Yes.
Yeah, so the clues were like, she hacked the code, so we got into all the cameras and we saw like one of the clues were like there's this captain was just like holding something, and then suddenly he just vanished.
A pet.
And then there was there was salad on his desk, and then he was picking it up. It was a tomato, and he suddenly vanished. And we were trying to find out how they vanished, but we still didn't find out. Yeah.
Are you listening? They're giving you.
And well, instead of just vanishing into thin air, or all that other things, like first they brighten up, then gone. Well, right from that very second, stuck it in, boom, gone. No flash, nothing.
Everybody on the station disappeared. They were able to access the security cameras. Everybody disappeared at the same time. Boom, just like that. No flash, nothing.
There's also the major energy source coming from.
You have a power drain.
Yeah, power drain.
Some unusual energy patterns. You still got to investigate more closely. For your character, you want to wear your nose? All right, he's the Cation. So here we are. You are now with them, okay? You are out of your coma. You had terrible transporter sickness. You were just out cold. But you got up, you found them. Now they're at the cafeteria, which is here, okay, with 2 Iggly blobs that are a real mess right now. And they are trying to retreat from you. What do y'all want to do?
Okay, so we should see if they could talk first. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Oh yeah, and they talk like beep or something.
Yeah, they have that high-pitched beeping and like that.
Maybe we should.
Right now it sounds like this. And it sounds really pathetic. It sounds like they're really in pain.
Could you check that transporter? Does it does that thing have tricorder? Does it have language?
It doesn't have a universal translator, and you guys didn't bring one. And remember that equipment list I gave you? You didn't pack one, so you have to find one on the space station if you want a universal translator.
Okay, so
it's probably in the station manager's office.
So me and somebody else should go to the station manager's office. Me and you will go. Right, you should stay with them because you're like the captain. I think
maybe a Vulcan should go because they could maybe sense.
What's your name?
They have Vulcan's engine. Yeah.
No.
Read my.
Vulcan's
He
injured.
can't be by himself.
He's injured.
Azaram should come with me because
Like,
he's
he's
a
gonna come with-
security officer, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so he should stay and like fight.
So, no, he's coming with me.
So who's? But he's. I think he.
What
should,
is
like,
he?
What are you?
I'm a Vulcan.
Yeah, I'm human.
No, what's
But I
your,
think
like,
he should
what do
stay
you do?
because
Like,
he has
he's a-
like the phaser
I'm a
too.
scientist thing. person.
Medical.
Medical? I don't need medical. What do you do?
I'm engineering.
I'm security. Just like you said.
You
Yeah,
should
that's
stay
why
with
I-
them.
Yeah, because he's
I'll go.
he has a
Captain
phaser
should go.
too.
I'll
Captain
go.
should go.
Well, I'm gone. Azaram will be in. Who's the next in command?
There's nobody, but
They're
he
all
should-
cadets. You have to appoint who's in. He's seen, one of these two. Either one is good. But not him because he's hurt. He needs.
Maybe you guys should go because he's an engineer. He probably knows like where it would most likely be. So go.
Okay.
Station manager's office.
Who and who's going to the station manager?
Me and
And Donna.
yeah, I'm Donna.
What's your name again? Your first name? Andana. Yeah.
I'm Donna, yeah.
Andana and okay. So as you guys, you head down, you head out, you go to the turbo lift. I'm sorry, you're not down the. You go down the hallway, back to the station manager's office. You're gonna have to ask the computer where the universal translator is, so it takes a little while for it to tell you, and then you have to find it on a map. It tells you which drawer and blah blah blah. You have the universal translator in your hand. Now I gotta go to these two because they're in the cafeteria. Now since you're a doctor, you can treat yourself.
I have to treat other people.
You can treat other people and you can treat yourself.
Or the
Okay, but you're not gonna be treated or healed unless you say you're gonna do it. I won't, as the game master, I can't do it for you. Do you understand? So you're actually gonna have to say, I'm gonna apply some first aid to myself and blah blah blah. Okay? So otherwise, you're just gonna be in pain all the time. All right. There will be some healing over time for you, but it'd be a lot faster if you treat yourself. Now, as you're waiting for your friends, you hear what sounds like a squeezing sound. Like you imagine you ever heard a balloon when someone squeezes the balloon? You hear it really well. And in fact, you hear it over to your left, and you see what looks like the igloo squeezing itself from under a door. Like this. I actually have a picture to show you. Now you all aren't there. You're with him?
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm with them.
Oh, sorry. So you see this too.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what's happening. The igloo is squeezing itself under a door to get to the other side. Because the doors don't open for nothing. The doors don't register it as a life form, so the doors don't open. So it squeezes itself under the door. And after it comes up, a second one comes up.
Okay,
from
guys,
under
let's
the
go
door.
follow them.
Wait, don't leave.
Could I get a
We should go
communicator
follow
and tell them we're gonna be following
Okay.
please?
All right. As you open this, just press the button on the side. Okay, that's how you do it. There you go. Yeah. Who's out? It's you two. Call him. Say crewman.
What's the fuck that?
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we're gonna be following the Igleets. They're on the move. They're going through the doors.
These are two new ones.
Two new ones actually.
These are not the ones that are wounded.
So there are more Igleets. So keep your guard up. There might be more near your premises.
And also, we found the universal translator, right? Yeah. So we found the universal translator. So should we come and try to see what their language is?
Just put it around your neck.
Well, sure, we'll wait.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so as you put down your communicator, good. And do not put that in your mouth.
I didn't. I was about
I knew you like that. Don't eat my stuff.
Let's go back.
Okay. Okay, now you're already headed back. You know about this. They are coming. These two are coming towards you, and they're bleeping. Bleep, look at Eagly. And they're that big thing in the middle. It looks like an eye. It's pulsating and pointing at you guys.
Dodge.
Okay. All right. And in fact, that's what's going to happen. Now, there are some things we can do. Okay, but the most important thing is the dodge. All right. Now, one of them, that one is aiming at you, and the other is aiming at you. All right. Now, take a black and a white die, each of you. All right. He fires, and
He got 53.
hold on. I gotta get my statistics. And roll your dice for your dodge, and don't touch him.
I got an 88.
He misses. Yeah, and that was a bad roll. But he hit the ceiling.
Like, how does...
There's another, the second one aims at you. And he hits the other one. But they're still moving towards you.
Are we back?
Actually, they're moving toward, because you are here. The wounded Iglees are here. The new Iglees are here. Okay?
Are we back yet?
So you hear some screaming as you come into the
And then we start running there. Are we there now?
cafeteria.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're all in the cafeteria. Okay? And there's two Iglees approaching the survivors here.
Okay, so we got the translator.
He's talking right now. The
Igley? Actually, they've moved up. The two new ones are now above the wounded ones, and it looks like they're doing something. They're interacting with each other. They're not doing anything else, but somehow they're
Are they like talking?
You hear it. Yeah,
Okay, so
definitely.
Can we try to use the universal translator, John?
Universal translator. Give me a second. You can. I just have to get some info. Meanwhile, if you want to talk about some strategy real quick, you can.
Like, maybe we should kind of continue them. Because
I think maybe that
they're
might...
unintelligent life. And our commander in charge, in the beginning, in the first when we were sent, he said do not engage on any unintelligent life forms. So we're not gonna engage yet.
Well, they've already engaged them. They've already engaged them in a battle. They were destroying Federation property. You do have a right to subdue them. But yes, basically you shouldn't try to commit genocide.
What's that?
Kill off the species. This is a new species you've never seen before.
Yeah, maybe it could be.
This could be the last remaining group of this species. You never know. That's why you have to be careful. Okay? The ones that you guys melted or just wounded, they weren't destroyed. Or they could be sick, I don't know. I can't tell you yet. So regarding the translator, I am going to need you. We're gonna have to combine some things here. Okay? I want you to, let's see, doctor, security, commander. I need you to tell me what your small equipment system operation is. Yes. Yes. You need to tell someone that you're in here. I don't know. You know what I mean? Someone needs to know where you are.
Operation.
Yeah.
Small equipment system
14.
operation.
19.
Okay. All right. So I want you to add 14 and 19 together.
Mine is 10. Do you want to use mine?
What?
No, that's 30.
Yours is 22.
That's 33.
That's really good, but this is a different type of device. You're
That's
a
33,
medical.
right? That's what's 33.
What do you have?
Yeah.
5, 19, 14.
33.
What is yours?
38.
Okay. You said total is what?
33.
38. Okay. I want. I'm gonna need.
This technology is talking about operation. He has
15. I'm sorry. Just
he's looking at technology.
Oh, technology. Oh. But that might be helpful. If the first thing doesn't work, then you can kind of hack the thing. If they can't get it right, you might be able to get it set so they can get it right easier. Okay? So I need you to take that roll, and I need both of you to roll right now. Black is first. Yeah.
58.
Okay.
I still remember Jamal when he was like
94. Beep, beep, beep. Negative.
I'm gonna hack it.
Okay. So what you're gonna do, if you can successfully do that, it's gonna take 2 turns. So far the Iglees aren't doing anything. You still feel really bad. Maybe, you know, you should treat yourself.
I'm gonna. Excuse me, could you, like, you look hurt, so just treat yourself.
I'm gonna use some first aid and medical on.
Okay, what is your general medicine? Ramza, could you help him find it?
Oh, yeah.
Does it say Vulcan?
No, it says Andorian.
Is there any other first aid on there or something? Can I see your sheet, please? Give me your sheet. Okay, you got to roll, and it has to be under your small equipment system technology is what, 38? So you have to roll under that. It's 74 is your first aid. Roll, give him a white and a black die. What'd you get?
I got 72, sorry.
You still working on it. Nothing yet. Okay, so now the other 2 Igley that were wounded, they're starting to reform thanks to the help of their Igley friends. You rolled a 99? All right. Nothing yet. Okay, you know what I'll do? Take your current operating endurance, show him, Ramza, and I want you to add 10. I'll give you something for that.
No, that's not right.
Current operates, cur op end, Ramza.
Right
He
there.
should erase it. He should add 10 to that.
Add 10.
Make sure he gets it right. Check his math. All right. So, you want to try again?
Sure.
So add 10.
Why
don't you guys say it? Go for it.
So what is the earlier one?
Each of you. You have to get under that total number.
So 14, 15, 16,
32.
17, 18, 19.
What was the total number again?
33.
Okay, you're in. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, it's coming out like this. Food, 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 food. Non-food, 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 non-food. Food, food, food. Non-food. Like in not food and food. And they're saying more food, food, food. Non-food, non-food. Now this is not a 100% lock on this. It's very hard to translate their language because it's never been encountered before. The Universal Translator works on other languages. It gets its information from other languages. So this is primitive, but it's somewhat accurate. But all you hear is food, 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 non-food, non-food. You want to talk through it?
Yeah.
All right. It's going to be another roll. Okay? Go ahead, you two.
Me?
If you want to tweak it a little bit more, that'll bring their roll up a little bit.
69.
85.
I think I'll tweak it.
16. No, it was 69.
Okay, roll against your small equipment.
96.
Did he fix it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
70.
All right, nothing really. You're having a hard time.
Did I tweak it again?
Okay. So now they're forming. The wounded ones are pretty much almost full size.
My God.
And the other 2 are still plugged into them. You know, they're kind of together. All right. And they're still saying food, 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 non-food, non-food.
Shouldn't we see, like, because if I couldn't track
Could you close the door, please?
if I couldn't track them from before when I was trying to track them if there's any life, maybe it's because we were too far away. We should see again if they're really, like, what type of life was or something.
You want to know if there's more of them on the space station?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, because before, you know how I couldn't get it, any life?
Yeah. Oh, you want to see if you can read it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can. You can read them. You got a lock on them. You got a lock on who they are, what they are.
But before, why didn't I get it like their life form like last time?
Because your tricorder was not calibrated for them, I believe. And now it is. So now you can scan for more life forms than yourselves.
Oh.
Remember before, the only life forms you were getting was yourself.
Yeah.
Check your tricorder again if there's like any more, since it's now calibrated to that.
You ready? Yes.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry, you had a 1-up. Sorry. Alright. You have picked up 10 confirmed Iggly on the space station in different areas, but you're not able to lock in exactly where they are. But there's 10 Iggly life. Close the door, please. There's 10 Iggly life forms, and give me a roll. One roll right now.
31.
And what's your small equipment system operation roll?
It says 14 right here.
14, yeah. What's your computer operation?
Computer operation.
Alphabetical, C.
69.
You've also picked up some mollusks, kind of like what do you call? You know, like clams.
Oh, like kind of like oysters.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah.
So
You've picked up some faint life forms of them, but it's not anywhere in front of you.
like they're probably eating them, so it makes a little sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so we already
Well, they're not eating them. You don't have them there. I mean, I'm talking about some real mollusks. Okay?
Like alive.
There's already 4 in the room right now, right?
Yes. So there's 6 more.
We should split up 2 by...
Okay, well, let's do this. Let me remind you of your mission. Let me just remind you of a couple things. Yes.
Our overall mission?
Yes.
I know what it is.
Yes.
To seek out new life and new civilization.
Okay, what is your immediate mission, though?
To find where the people went.
Yeah. And what clues did we get?
They just vanished in minutes.
Oh, could we contact?
And power fluctuation, right? Weird power,
With power
Right.
patterns.
mm-hmm.
I think
And there's places to investigate, right? There's different labs. Remember I talked about the labs? I gave you this handout here. It talked about all the different things that happen on the space station. Okay? Yes.
Yeah. Can I make a contact with somebody?
No, don't ask me. Just do it. Yes.
we're all in the same place.
Yeah, you don't have to call anyone. They're all with you.
Our commander in charge, general.
Commodore?
You need to do that at the space station communications room. To do that, you have to go to the radio equipment room by the transporter where you came in. Yes.
I think we should, cause before we heard the Igglies, we were going on the turbo lift. We were going, I think, up to the 3rd level.
Yeah, because we heard
Yeah.
a noise.
No, yeah, and then we were going to investigate. Then we heard a noise, so then we went to the cafeteria.
So we should go. 2 people should stay where
But I think we
are
should,
now.
yeah. So I think we should start going
Y'all
back.
talk with each other.
Azaram should stay here because you're security. You
Yeah,
should, like,
so you could just
take care of
shoot
the
you have a
Igglies.
phaser too, so you'll
And
have
you are all
advantage.
cured, right?
No, I don't know. I don't.
Not really. You should stay
I got
with.
something.
Yes.
Well, we can tell Commodore too if we go on subspace planet. And I know what it is because I have it.
But first, we have to go to the middle because we've been trying to track. We've been trying to go there for a long time.
Yes.
Tell them
Your
that we
ID
found
card.
Iggly.
I have a good idea.
Put it on
Yeah,
your
you
go up
should
the
stay.
turbo lift.
You and Vin should stay here, and then we.
No, I'm thinking of like one person stays here, like we're on level 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so one person can stay here and
No, we
Like,
need
take
more
care of
than
these
one here because
iglees
there's
and the
4
rest of-
iglees. We have to have like
Okay.
2 to 3.
I have to end this conversation and ask the commanding officer to make a decision on what you're gonna do now.
Okay, we're gonna who has like the communications?
Officer.
Yeah.
Communication officer.
I think that's you.
That's Nebula. His communications officer.
Okay, so we're gonna Azaram and Mustafa.
Yep.
Azaram and Mustafa are gonna be like no, Mustafa and Sundus are gonna go to the communications
Okay.
area.
Okay.
And contact
Commodore Basir.
yeah.
So
Okay.
when are we supposed to go?
Basir. So
You sure you're gonna be able to get through? You can't even contact your own ship.
But we were supposed to go to the middle.
Yeah, we're supposed to go to the turbo lift.
We've
and
been
go
trying to
level
go
3.
there. Well, you weren't there, but
Yeah, we
we've
were
been
going
trying to
up.
go there. But then we heard a voice and the sound in the cafeteria, so we didn't go. But then we've been planning on going there.
Okay, so I think we should go back and see.
And because they said that there's 10 iglees, I have a feeling there's some up there.
You there was no voice. You said you heard a voice. I don't think I
Not
ever
a
said that.
voice, a noise, remember?
Noise. That was the cafeteria.
Yeah, I know, but before that, remember we were gonna go to
like they were coming to us,
middle?
but then there was a scream, and then you.
No.
No, we were just going to investigate, I think, by the airlock or something.
Okay, but that wasn't because of a noise, because the
I
airlock
know.
is so far.
Yeah.
That was
We were
because the
just
camera
going
didn't
there.
work.
Yeah, we were just going there because the energy,
The camera.
Okay, power surge and strange
Flicker?
power patterns.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so who's going to the airlock?
No, communications, not airlock.
where
Okay, who's going to communications?
Them two.
Okay, you two head over to communications. All right, the radio equipment room. Now, what are you people doing? Don't change those.
No.
Okay, what are you 3 doing?
We're just gonna make sure, like, we're just gonna keep the iglees on check.
Okay. In fact, as they leave, the iglees start moving around the room. And they're moving around, and it looks like they're talking to each other and looking at you, and looking at each other, and looking at you, and looking at each other. Who has the translator, by the way? Okay.
Did they leave like they're gone?
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
guys
so
should
in
buy
this.
some.
Okay, so as you get to the, is there anything you wanted to do?
Me? I was thinking of like some people can go on
No. He's made it. Is there anything you need to do for yourself?
yeah, I gave myself all my medicine and
Okay, well, you need to roll. Let's see how you do. What is it?
42.
Okay, 42. Is that what it is, Rams? I can't see.
42.
Good.
Starts on
I
black.
want you to cur up in, bring it up another 5. Make sure you get it right, Ramza.
So,
Okay,
grab in
so as you
24,
all get to the
25,
radio
26,
equipment room,
It goes to
28.
29.
you start to call. You want to get to that subspace channel, whatever it was.
24.
You can't get through. You can't even get through to this ship.
24, 25, 26,
What's your,
27,
you got
28.
communication system operation?
Nope.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can't even get through to the ship. All right?
Okay, can I use my contact?
Call him. Don't say it. Just do it.
You call him nobody and you realize that.
You have to call someone. Cadet.
Cadet Mustafa.
Hello?
Yeah, the iglees are performing maybe, which I believe is some weird ritual. They're circling us, looking at us, then they look at each other. So, come to us ASAP. So, for
Okay.
backup.
Oh, he just left.
Yep. Okay.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. He's role playing. He's doing good.
Okay, so I think.
In fact, I got to give him a little credit for that. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes.
So, where should we try?
Jessad, you can sit anywhere you want by the table here if you want. you're gonna draw what's happening here, okay?
I think we're gonna.
I gotta give Ahab some credit for really trying to use that communicator and playing the part. You guys are doing good too. Okay?
So we're gonna go back to where cafeteria.
Okay.
To help them.
All right. So these Iglees are now running to the food processors and pressing more buttons. And there's food coming out. They figured it out, how to get food to come out of these slots. And there's just more food, and they're just consuming food. And all you hear on your translator, food, 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 food.
I was thinking, oh, we're not here. I don't know.
Then one of them turns and faces you, begins to approach you slowly, saying food, food, food. Then you hear on the translator, non-food, 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 non-food. Then you hear the one coming to you, food, food, food. And the others say non-food, non-food, non-food. And he turns around and goes back and goes with his friends to the slot, eating. See these big sausages come out, and he's stuffing them in his body. They're all stuffing the sausages.
Oh, I was over there.
Huh?
Sure yet.
You there? Everyone's there now.
I was thinking that they probably ate them, but then they wouldn't be disappearing like that if they were eating them. So there's something else that's happening.
They knew that we were food. Like they actually kind of have somewhat of an intelligence. Like one of them was like food, food, food. The other one was like no food, no food, no food. Food, 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 no food, food.
It's
no
like
food.
It looked like they were having a debate.
Yeah.
Actually, it looked like one of them happened to be the one that he shot. One of them was the newly reformed ones.
Is that the one who said food, food?
Yeah.
Maybe it's
He's probably saying that. Yeah, he's probably.
But he turned around. He's not going for him anymore.
He probably realized that they shot him already, so he doesn't want to get shot again.
Okay, you gonna draw?
Probably scared.
Come on, young man, draw.
Igley.
Fill the page with beautiful
Draw
art.
with Igley. Draw Igley.
Here you go.
God.
So as I was saying before, I think so I think I should go to the airlock and see like if there's like anything, any like clues or anything there, because on the camera it didn't show anything.
All right. So we got some Iglees pigging out. What are y'all gonna do?
Let's try communicating to them, like with that translator.
It's very hard.
But we can't translate our language, can we? We can't
You
talk
can. It's
through
a
it
two-way
and then-
device. It's a two-way device. Yes, but you're having a. It's really hard.
Could I tweak it?
If you want, but
I'm gonna try
I don't know. Is
to-
that going to give you answers?
It won't. It's
Will
not
that
going
answer
to
your
be
questions?
different because what it's supposed to do
Go ahead.
is.
Go ahead. Try it. You may get lucky.
Usually.
Do the same routine. You two.
Me?
Yeah.
50.
38.
No. Go ahead. Come on, Doctor. You should be recording what's happening with these new
45.
life forms.
Wait a second.
Be a
The weird
scientist.
thing is that
Stop playing with the dice.
when you looked in the cameras, they weren't there. But yeah, that means they weren't there before. They just came, right? If we didn't track them
Igley?
before, yeah.
Well, they could have been there before the disappearance, or they could have came in right at the disappearance, or they could have came in after the disappearance. You're gonna have to check your cameras. You're gonna have to check the cameras and find
Didn't I
it.
record it on my?
Record what?
I recorded them, right?
Yeah, she
Oh, you
uploaded.
did download all that stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Wow. But how are you gonna view? Well, I guess it's only what, an hour worth? Yes.
Well, or maybe the Igley, they're talking about earlier, could have been some of this odd life form that was a science experiment.
Do you know what any of the labs are in this
Oh,
ship?
maybe the
Maybe you should check the facts.
Maybe what they were doing made them disappear. Maybe
He checked the facts too.
Maybe it traveled to every room that made them disappear. The science experiment that they've done made them all disappear. And then what happened? What happened was it all came together and it made 10 iglees.
Yeah. So remember when we were trying to when Adana hacked the computer, see the videos. There was a memo that reminded the captain to go, I think, to see the lab or something.
Which lab? There's 4 labs. The memo was about which lab? Look it up. She looks it up on the tricorder. Get your tricorder. Come on. I torture her, right? Okay. All right. It's a memo about the tachyon lab. There's 4 labs. So, what's it called? Tachyon micromechanics. About checking the tachyon micromechanics lab.
Oh, then maybe he remembered something maybe happened like this before, but it wasn't this bad. Maybe like they've done it before, but nothing happened, and they've done it again, and something happened.
What do you mean?
Like before, something happened like this before. So then he remembers something before that reminds him of what happened now. So maybe they've done the same. Like, you know how I was saying that the experiment made those.
Investigate. You have to investigate.
Let's investigate.
You might be right.
But let's investigate.
But what do you check?
The lab.
To answer your question.
The lab.
Tachyon micro.
You want to go to tachyon micromechanics?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But maybe that it won't be safe to go there. Maybe we should wear. Do you have like any equipment like?
Why would it not be safe? What are you thinking?
Because I'm thinking that if they were doing things in that lab that made the igloo.
Okay, well you have your teammates here have some input on that.
I have something to say.
Make sure it's relevant to what she's saying.
For all of it. Well, for the micromechanics, when they were making the mechanics, something like radioactivity must have gotten into them to make them disappear.
Well, that's your assumption. Remember what I said. You can't assume. You got to get the facts.
Okay,
radiation or whatever doesn't matter.
Let's go to that lab. Let's all go to that lab.
So you're concerned about what? Something dangerous in the lab? Okay. Well, the lab is on an arm here. Okay. So tachyon micromechanics is on the. Excuse me, I need my arms. Let's see if it's in here. I hope it is. I just saw it when I was setting up. Oh, by the way, this, just so you know, that's sort of like what your ship is orbiting the station. That's what the hallways look like. That's what tachyon micromechanics looks like. Once you get in, I can't show you the details in the map because you guys take the turbo lift. Actually, do you want to take the turbo lift up to section 3? Do you want to take the turbo lift up to section 3, level 3, or do you want to walk down the hallway and take the staircase?
We'll take the turbo lift up to 3.
Okay, so you guys walk to the turbo lift. You get in. All of you have doors open. You walk in, doors closed. Turbo lifts, you have to tell the computer where you want to go. So,
computer, level 3.
Working, and it goes up. One quick level, you're there. Okay. You are right here. There's engineering. Okay. Environmental controls. And as you're walking towards the blue, you recognize this is the same area where the camera was. We had a camera by the airlock that was broken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're approaching that area right now. So you keep walking. Is that right? Mm-hmm. All right. and you get to the airlock, and you get to the doorway where you get to the hallway where the lab is, which is here. All right. So you guys are right here, which is right here. The lab is in here. Hey, did you want to take a look at that airlock?
What does the airlock do?
Airlock allows you to leave the space station and go out on the outside of the space station in space. They do it for repairs and whatnot.
So like in the airlock we could like kind of like just jump and kind of like swim to our ship.
I mean, it's kind of cold and it's a vacuum out there. You might die. In fact, you will die. Suits. Not now. No, we're in spacesuits now. I mean, you can look in the airlock to see if it's locked or not. Do you want to investigate?
You want to go? You guys want? Or maybe it's just.
It's just a door right now. You want to look at the door?
No, I don't think anything's wrong with the door.
Excuse me, I have to tell all of you something. Well, the door, the airlock. Well, if we go outside that next door, make sure it's part of the smithereens.
An airlock won't lead you outside. It's one doorway that opens. You walk into a room. It changes the atmosphere so that you can go outside, and then it opens another door, and then you go out. So do you want to see the status of the door? I mean, the camera was dead.
Yeah, I think we should like see. Just to like see if there's anything there. Or, like.
Okay. Do you want to try to open it or do you want to scan it?
Scan it.
Scan it.
Okay. You want to scan for what? Do you want to scan for what? What do you want to scan for?
You could just go open the door.
Like if the
okay, as you look at the door that you're about to open, you notice it's iced over.
Let's break it.
Do not open it. Do not open it. It's a command. If you do, well then we all die.
No, we won't.
And why is that?
Well, that's because outside in space it's freezing.
We're not gonna be in space.
Space is outside.
This is abnormal.
No.
For an airlock entrance door to be frozen. You remember when you were in Starfleet Command, they explained to you that if there's ever a problem with an airlock, you can usually tell if there's frost or ice on it. That means that the other door has been broken and there's actually no atmosphere. It's pretty much like space on the other side of the door.
We opened it like
Yeah. If you open that, you might get blown out into space.
Yeah, maybe they just did
not
that.
All of us are just.
Maybe they just did that to.
Well, you want to scan, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to scan for? You have a tricorder and you have a tricorder.
What do you want to scan?
You can tell them what to scan for.
Yeah. Like, we obviously know that, well, the thing has been breached, there's nothing to scan. Like,
yeah, there is something to scan because we want to see if there's any, obviously there's not going to be anything in there, but maybe it can, what's it called? I forgot what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Here, now you go down.
Can I see like if it's like in can I try to see if it's in like an outdoor or an indoor?
There's no atmosphere in there according to your tricorder. That means it is the vacuum of space on the other side of the door.
Oh, okay. Then we should open it.
No, you shouldn't. Don't open that.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. So do you want to head towards the lab now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys walk down this hallway here, this long hallway. All right. And you come to the doors, and they're locked.
My tweaking capabilities come into play.
Or we could shoot them with our lasers.
And then we waste energy for no apparent reason.
No, wait.
You might set off alarms too if you use brute force. which could be a problem. And if there is something on the other side of the door that you want to keep there, once you get in, you want to be able to leave and isolate it in there. You know what I mean?
What would be there?
Oh, do a
What would be there?
lab. You never know.
No, like.
Could you do scanning?
If it, like, you know how you said, in that, you know the ice door? What would be on the other side? Nothing, right?
That's the airlock. You've walked past that now. You're at the lab door.
Yeah, but you said that it'll cause an alarm, and then.
If you cut through the lab door, yeah, an alarm might go off, and you might damage property, and you won't be able to use the door again. It's up to you. It's up to you. He's got to call it.
Is there like any like code that you?
Yes.
Should I try to hack it? Or who could hack it?
I could hack. I have. Who has?
What's your? She has computer operation. She's a science officer.
Yeah, maybe you should do like check if
The computer operation is
maybe you
69.
guys could hack it and it'll open.
Okay, so should I roll?
Yeah, both of you guys roll. See if you guys.
Okay,
must.
listen. Who's got the highest? Who's got? Read me your computer operation. Starting down here.
It's on skill list.
44.
Okay. What's yours?
69.
Okay. Yeah.
15. Yes. 22.
Okay. Okay. All right. So she's got the highest. Yours is what again?
15.
Yeah. Computer operation. You sure about that? For a commander, that's pretty lousy.
Yeah.
No,
Mine
he
is
has
20.
18.
And he is 18. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, go ahead. All right. So go ahead. You want to? Let me see what you can roll.
24.
You're in.
Oh.
It's unlocked.
Is it gonna
That
stay
was a
unlocked?
good roll. I was expecting it to be a little harder than that.
Is it gonna be like locked when we?
It's unlocked. She just unlocked it.
Yeah, I know, but is it gonna
When
be
we
like,
get really high,
like
Dad?
if we go in, is it gonna close after us?
If you get 100.
I don't know. You know how to get in now, so you walk. You gonna open it now?
Yeah, let's go in here.
Please leave the dice on the table. All right, so you no need to roll for that. You enter the lab, and might as well show you what's in it. And I'll read something to you.
The suspense is great.
Okay. As you approach the central area of the lab, make sure your medical officer gets to see it too, and your engineer. Make sure everyone gets to look at it. But listen carefully, people. You find the transparent panels slid closed over what appears to be a strange-looking transporter chamber. You know what a transporter chamber is? That's where you came in. That's the type of thing that you came in right here. Remember when you beamed in from your ship? Yeah, you beamed into a transporter chamber. The transporter chamber you see in there, which is, sorry guys, I wanted to tell you, you are here. So you're not supposed to look at that bottom one because you're not there yet. You are here now. This is the strange looking transporter chamber. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Typical transporter chambers look like this. Got it? Alright, let me continue. The chamber is lit from inside and machinery is humming.
Humming? What do
Humming.
you mean, like?
You can feel it. It's pretty powerful stuff. A transporter is very powerful because just remember, it has to take you or this, disintegrate it, put it in a computer, and then reintegrate it somewhere else. Scientists actually in real life,
In
Star Trek,
yeah.
they beamed in and beamed out. That's how a transporter works. Now scientists in our time, in the 2000s, were able to do that with light. They were able to take light and beam it from one area to another in a lab. And it took so much power to do it. So you can imagine if you're beaming human or living beings, how much power it takes. Okay? There are lights active. Listen. There are lights active on both the control panels in the middle of the floor, and the monitor panel extends from one wall. So you pass that map around so everyone sees it. Hold on, let me finish. Hold your question, let me finish. The control panel is unfamiliar, having some controls in common with normal transporters, but others that make no sense at all. A person who is familiar with standard transporters, especially you, will not feel comfortable operating this, and probably would know enough not to try without help. The monitor panel can be, well, there's a monitor panel, and there's a monitor panel and a control panel. Okay, transporters work basically wherever there's a transporter, there's a control panel with sliders, and then there's a monitor panel that shows you what's in the buffer. And the buffer is the computer that holds whatever's being beamed. So when, let's say you were in the transporter right here where you came in, it has a monitor, and whoever was there could look and see, oh, there's 6 people beaming over. Okay?
Can we check it to see if it's like...
You want to check what?
The monitor.
The computer.
The monitor screen.
No, the computer.
Monitor.
Oh, yeah.
A computer is just 1 out of 10. The monitor shows you.
Okay, the monitor. There's a computer terminal and a monitor for the transporter. Okay? What do you want to do for it? You can look at both of these things, but you can't do it at the same time necessarily.
I want to check the monitor one.
Is that what you want? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. You look like you're really chilling. Okay. Pay attention. This is a matter of life or death now, people.
Suspense.
Okay, you check the computer. That would be her job. Roll.
Check the monitor.
Yes.
94.
We checked
Okay,
the
so he
monitor.
should draw. Tell him he should draw.
We checked the monitor.
Wait. What do you want to do? Check the computer? Oh gosh.
Can she check?
The lab somehow collapsed and
Okay, the computer lab, you're not able to access it right now. Okay, go. Monitor?
Monitor.
Okay. What is your transporter operation or transporter technology? All of y'all should look,
Operation.
just in case you have a high number.
Procedure.
Yeah?
It's 10 and technology is 10.
Where is that?
Okay. Transporter would be T in your skill list. T. Transporter operation and transporter technology.
Operation procedures?
Both. Tell me what they are.
Operation procedure. I have 10
and nothing.
and
Warp
19.
drive technology is high.
Tell us what it is.
62.
Woohoo! You know why?
Why?
Because your training is as an engineer.
Why?
So you want to roll?
I want to, yeah, sure.
Wait, what's your...
Go for it.
Like, but I can't find T, like,
Transporter system operation or technology? Which one?
technology 31.
Which is higher? Operation
on
or-
my procedure, I have nothing.
Okay, so go with whatever one's higher. You have
17.
what again?
10.
You have 10 and you're an engineer? Are you sure about that?
I have 10.
You have 10?
I have 31 for system technology.
What's your highest number then? Of the two?
Transporter systems
My
technology is
transporter operation
that, please.
procedure. Yeah, sure.
Ugh. Okay, 31 and 10. 41. Both of you got to roll under 41. and I'll tell you.
I'm gonna have to leave in a little bit.
No! What time?
I don't know because I have a party at 5.
She has a party every day.
Come on. Give me a half hour. Please. We can't lose you. Roll.
I'm telling you.
Roll. Oh, sweet. He rolled a 6. I guess I have to tell you what it is.
I like
The monitor panel shows a large number of living patterns held in transit by the system.
I think
Both of you are just amazed that this panel can hold so many living systems in it. You've never seen a transporter usually can't hold more than 6. There's 6 discs, unless it's an emergency transporter, which can beam, I think, 20. You see more than 20.
For the whole ship crew.
Maybe it's a prank.
Can I say something?
Say it.
I think this will happen. So you know how there was a problem with like technology and stuff before? I think that that's technology kind of. Yeah. So I think that they something happened, so they all put them inside, took them somewhere else. Like just suddenly something happened, and they went somewhere else, to another place, because the technology got like really ruined and stuff.
They're not in another place. They're inside the computer, right?
Any transporter puts stuff in a computer, in a buffer.
Yeah, so they're in the computer. They didn't get sent somewhere else yet. Like, so they're...
No, it's just like whatever's in there now
So I think
is in the middle of being transported somewhere.
Can we stop it?
Then they're gonna be stopped.
Well, do you know what it is that's in there?
Yeah, let's check. Could I check?
Maybe you should find out what's in there before you turn it off.
I
Or
think
we can't scan
You
it.
have to work it, the monitor. You're gonna have to press some buttons. So you gotta roll.
Get the igloos.
You gotta roll, and you gotta roll.
Igloos are gonna go like explode up.
52.
Okay.
36.
77.
Not 36.
You find a monitor reads that there are human, Vulcan, Cation, and Tellarite, and other invertebrate life forms in the buffer.
Could we beam them back? Cancel it and then
To reintegrate them,
to reintegrate them where we are. Yeah.
yeah, right there on that platform, right here.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are just geniuses. By the way, the power loss makes a whole lot of sense now. Because this transporter takes a lot of power
So how are we
to store all these
back?
people.
Take them all back.
Well, you're gonna have to do some computer operation. And hopefully, no more Iglees will show up.
Like we just accidentally
Even
made
then,
people,
they'll
like,
help us if we take
so
them back.
many
They'll help
igloos
us.
come like in the
And
trench.
you're gonna have to make sure these people are healthy when you beam them back. Now keep in mind, this has transported everybody on the station. So whether they were eating, sleeping, bathing, okay? Be prepared.
Close your eyes. Censored.
You just found a problem.
Oh, come on.
You are not going to be able to reintegrate them until the power loss is addressed. And it is taking so much power. You're going to have to go to the power relay station in engineering to restore the power to full. Because if you try to reintegrate them at this low power, they may come back a mess. And I don't know if you've ever seen someone who was beamed in incorrectly.
Like without an ear, without...
It's a mess. It's a mess. They suffer so much. So you don't want to. You want to have power at the perfect level. So next week, we're gonna have to go to engineering and restore the power.
I don't want to.
And you're gonna have to bring all them people back.